The inner courage, overcoming phobias and building unshakable confidence. Imagine standing on the edge of a cliff, not a physical one, but a mental one, the kind where your heart races, your palms sweat, and a voice in your head screams, "You can't do this." For Sarah, that cliff was a room full of strangers. The mere thought of speaking in public twisted her stomach into knots. Social phobia had held her hostage for years, whispering lies about her worth and chaining her to silence. But one day, she decided enough was enough. Her journey to conquer her fears and build self-confidence is a lesson for us all, a story of courage, resilience, and transformation. The nature of fear. Phobias and unfounded fears are like shadows. They loom large, but they're often insubstantial when faced head-on. Whether it's a fear of heights, public speaking, or even failure itself, these anxieties stem from our brain's attempt to protect us. The amygdala, that ancient sentinel in our minds, triggers a fight or flight response, often before we can rationally assess the situation. But here's the truth: fear isn't your enemy. It's a signal, a challenge, an opportunity to grow. Sarah's social phobia wasn't just shyness, it was the belief that she'd be judged, rejected, or ridiculed. Unfounded fears like these thrive in the dark corners of our minds, feeding on what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. The first step to overcoming them: shine a light on them. Step 1. Name the fear. Sarah started small. She wrote down exactly what scared her. "People will laugh at me. I'll stumble over my words. They'll think I'm incompetent." Naming the fear gave it shape, making it less like an untouchable monster and more like a puzzle to solve. Try this yourself. Grab a notebook and describe your phobia or fear in detail. What does it feel like? What triggers it? What's the worst-case scenario? Often, seeing it on paper strips it of its power. Step 2. Challenge the narrative. Fears often lie. They exaggerate, distort, and catastrophize. Sarah's breakthrough came when she asked herself, "Is this true? Would everyone really laugh at her?" The evidence suggested otherwise. She'd spoken in small groups before, and the world didn't end. She began gathering evidence against her fear, like a detective building a case. She recalled moments when she'd succeeded, even in small ways, and used those moments as ammunition. To challenge your own fears, ask, what evidence supports this fear? What evidence contradicts it? If you're terrified of public speaking, think of a time you shared an idea and someone listened. If you fear failure, remember a moment you stumbled but recovered. Rewrite the narrative. Instead of, "I'll fail," try, "I'll learn." Step 3. Take small, brave steps. Sarah didn't jump straight to giving TED Talks. She started with small steps, greeting a colleague, then joining a group conversation, then sharing an idea in a meeting. Each step was a victory, a brick in the foundation of her confidence. This is called exposure therapy, and it's a proven way to desensitize yourself to fear. The key: start small and stay consistent. If you're afraid of heights, don't climb Everest tomorrow. Stand on a low balcony. If you fear rejection, strike up a conversation with a stranger about the weather. Each small victory rewires your brain, proving you're stronger than your fear. Celebrate those moments, they're proof of your courage. Step 4. Build a toolkit. Sarah armed herself with tools to stay calm. Deep breathing helped slow her racing heart. Visualization, imagining herself speaking confidently, rehearsed success in her mind. She also practiced self-compassion, reminding herself it's okay to feel nervous. These weren't just techniques, they were lifelines. Your toolkit might include mindfulness, where you focus on the present moment to calm anxious thoughts. Try journaling to track your progress or affirmations to reinforce your worth. Physical exercise can also burn off nervous energy, leaving you more centered. Find what works for you and keep it handy. Step 5. Reframe failure. Sarah's biggest fear was messing up, but she learned to see failure differently. When she stumbled over words in a meeting, she didn't die of embarrassment. Instead, she noticed people still listened. Failure wasn't a catastrophe, it was feedback. This shift was liberating. It meant she could try without being perfect. Embrace this mindset. Failure is a teacher, not a verdict. Every misstep is a chance to learn. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen if I try and fail? Often, the answer is less terrifying than the fear itself. The confidence connection. As Sarah chipped away at her phobia, something remarkable happened. Her self-confidence grew. Each small victory reinforced a truth she'd forgotten: she was capable. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build, like a muscle. Every time you face a fear, you strengthen it. To develop self-confidence, start by setting achievable goals. They don't have to be grand. Maybe it's speaking up once in a meeting or trying a new hobby. Success breeds confidence, so stack up those wins. Surround yourself with people who support you, not critics who tear you down. And practice self-talk that empowers you. Instead of, "I'm not good enough," try, "I'm growing every day." The power of purpose. Sarah found a purpose that fueled her courage. She wanted to lead a project she cared about. That why gave her the strength to push through discomfort. Find your own purpose. Maybe it's inspiring others, pursuing a passion, or simply living more freely. When your actions align with meaning, fear loses its grip. The ongoing journey. Sarah isn't fearless today, but she's not ruled by fear either. She still feels butterflies before speaking, but she steps onto the stage anyway. Overcoming phobias and building confidence isn't a one-time fix, it's a lifelong journey. Some days, you'll feel unstoppable. Others, fear might creep back in. That's okay. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting despite it. Turn your phobia, your fear, your insecurity, they're not your destiny. Like Sarah, you can take the first step today. Name your fear, challenge its lies, take a small brave step, and build your toolkit. Every step forward is a declaration of your strength. The cliff may seem daunting, but on the other side is a version of you that's brave, confident, and free. You've got this.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future ideas that challenge us to think outside the box. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, and don't forget to always maintain that curiosity that drives progress. Also, explore even more fascinating content on our channel. From life-changing tips and cutting-edge technology, to the mysteries of spirituality, travel to various countries, delicious recipes, health hacks, and language learning, there's something here to spark your curiosity and elevate your life. Dive in and discover a world of knowledge awaits us.